All right, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, we are talking about this interesting and weird business practice that is coming out from the mainstream gaming industry, that for some reason they think it's okay for them to sell you a product and then keep your money after they take that product away for whatever the reason may be. We have an article here from smashjt.com that says Rogue Company removes Dr. Disrespect skin. Outrage, players demanding real money back. Rogue Company's Dr. Disrespect debacle, a lesson in consumer trust. Rogue Buck refunds just won't cut it.
Yeah, well, here's a suggestion. Have the money by tomorrow and there won't be any problems. Huh? Yeah, 24 hours.
So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, this particular company had a deal with Dr. Disrespect to feature his skin in the game. Obviously, that is something that is a monetary thing. People had to pay real life money in order to get that skin. And now, by giving them essentially nothing in return except for fake money, people are going to want their real money back, right? If you spent money on this skin and now you're removing it to virtue signal to the issues that are going on with Dr. Disrespect, which is perfectly fine. I get that. I understand why these companies are trying to remove themselves from Dr. Disrespect. At the end of the day, you have a monetary issue at play here. You took their money and now you're literally taking away the product and giving them nothing in return. So let's get into this article, guys, from smashjt.com. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says, in a wildly unexpected move that has many in the gaming community PO'd, Rogue Company announced the removal of all Dr. Disrespect-themed content from their game. This decision comes as a shock, given that the game itself has not seen an update since last year, and many felt that the game was all but abandoned. Rogue Company, developed by First Watch Games and published by Hi-Res Studios, initially released the Dr. Disrespect content at a premium price of around $40, attracting many fans of the popular streamer. But a recent tweet from Rogue Company confirming the disabling of these items has sparked significant backlash, especially due to the nature of the compensation being offered. So again, let's go over what they're actually offering, and then we'll give our breakdown. We have removed this content and will issue Rogue Buck refunds next week. This impacts a large number of accounts, so we want to approach this carefully to ensure it gets to every impacted player. We appreciate everyone's patience. So apparently what they're doing is they are giving away fake money while keeping your real money, right? Because they don't want to give you real money refunds, because imagine how much money they're going to have to lose if they give you actual real money back. So they're thinking, okay, let's give them fake money for this game that's dead anyway, that they're not going to utilize anyway. It's going to cost us nothing. We already made the content. If they just use the fake money to get skins for the dead game, we don't care. As long as we don't actually have to refund them our real money, then that's fine. That's going to save us from having to lose a ton of money. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's insane. This business practice that is happening in the mainstream gaming industry is disgusting. It really is. The fact that these companies are able to even do this is fucking insane to me. If you give them real money and they take said product away after you paid to purchase that product, it is insane that you now are getting refunded in fake money. And their excuse is going to be, well, you paid real money not for the skin. You paid real money to buy our fake money so that you can use the fake money to buy the skin. So thus, we're refunding you for what you actually purchased, which was the fake money. That's their way out. That's the legal way out. But we know that that is not fucking true at all. People only are going to spend money on the fake money because they want to specifically buy a particular skin that you don't sell for real money, that you only sell for your fake money, because it's a legality thing. It gets you out of trouble when situations like this arise and you have to now issue a refund, and you don't want to refund it in your real money. So you keep the money and you just refund fake money and expect people to be okay with that, which is just insane. The controversy centers around the method of refunding those who purchased the Dr. Disrespect skins. Instead of returning the actual money spent, Rogue Company has opted to issue refunds in the form of Rogue Bucks, the game's in-game currency, for a game that has all been left for dead by the devs. This decision has not sat well with the community. Nicholas Diorio expressed outright frustration, criticizing the developers for compensating real money expenditures with virtual currency. Well, again, you guys got to understand, You are not buying the skin with real money. That's the legal standpoint. I'm just playing devil's advocate. You are not buying the skin with real money. Obviously, I know you are, but from a legality standpoint, you're not. You're spending real money on virtual money, and you're using the virtual money currency in order to buy the skin. That's what you're using to buy the skin. You're not actually spending $40 of USD to buy the skin. You're spending, whatever, 2,000 fake money to buy the skin. That's how they get you, and that's how they know they can get away with this. This sentiment is echoed broadly across the player base, with many feeling cheated by the switch from real to digital currency, which, unlike real money, holds no value outside of the game itself. This situation raises serious questions about digital consumer rights and the obligations of developers to their customers. The core issue lies in the perceived fairness of exchange. When we invest real money into a game, there's the expectation of permanence regarding the purchase content. By removing access on a whim to these purchases and offering only in-game currency as compensation, Rogue Company has effectively depreciated the original value of the transaction while also potentially opening themselves up to legal action by the player base. Well, again, guys, as much as I hate to do it, I got to play devil's advocate here. I don't think there's going to be any legal action at all, because I'm sure if you get a really good lawyer, he might be able to get you just a slight bit of a win, but ultimately you're not really going to win much here. Like, they have completely legally covered themselves by basically admitting that you're paying money for the virtual currency. It's not like you spent $40 on Dr. Disrespect skin. You spent $40 on virtual currency that then allows you to spend that particular money, which is fake money, essentially monopoly money. You're spending that monopoly money to go buy Dr. Disrespect skin. So I think, honestly, they are fully covered from a legality standpoint. Is it good? No. Is it a proper business practice? Absolutely fucking not. I think it's disgusting, and they know that they're doing this way because they can get away with it when shit like this happens. They know that. They've been covered for many years already. That's why every single one of these companies that do this kind of live service shit, they don't sell you anything directly. They don't sell you anything directly for money. They sell you these fake currencies that are for the in-game only, and that's what they're selling you, because they know when the game dies or when the skin ends up getting removed or whenever the certain content gets removed, they know that they're going to have to refund you, and they'd rather refund you the fake money that costs nothing versus the $40 that will actually destroy them as a company if they had to refund it. I mean, just think about the amount of customers or the amount of money that it would actually cost. Imagine if it was $40 and let's say, I don't know, 10,000 people bought the skin. That's $400,000 that they would have to refund, and I'm sure it was probably more than 10,000 players at its prime. Maybe it was a little more, maybe it was a little less, but still, the amount of money that it would have cost them would have been insane. So they're going to do everything they can to try to get away from that. Critics argue that if First Watch Games and high-res studios were unable to provide a monetary refund, they should have at least maintained the availability of the Dr. Disrespect content, or alternatively provided a more substantial compensation. The offered rogue bucks do not equate to the $40 spent, as they can only be used within a game that may no longer carry the same value or interest to the player. This debacle serves as a good reminder for game developers everywhere on the importance of maintaining trust and good faith with their communities. The gaming industry, with its increasing reliance on digital and microtransaction sales, must prioritize transparency and fairness in its consumer interactions. Failure to do so can lead to the dissatisfaction and damage to reputation, as clearly observed in the case of Rogue Companies. So again, guys, if this game is truly as dead as they're saying, fuck it, right? It is what it is, but I think that you absolutely should get your money back, because it is the developer deciding a year later, after essentially abandoning the game, that, hey, we're going to virtue signal now and cover our asses for supporting Dr. Disrespect, so we're going to take away a skin that you paid for, and we don't actually give a shit about refunding you, so we're just going to give you these fake bucks that we know are going to go nowhere because nobody plays the game anyway. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.
Where's the money?